This is the 1,000 subscriber live stream special. Turn on some lights here. Thank you so much. We literally just got done eating dinner. Made my wife some steak because she needs the good food. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna grab a drink and then I'll settle in and we can get this thing started. Let's see, what do I want? Ooh, definitely. No, I lied. We're gonna get one of these new Coca-Cola orange cream. If you know, you know. Anyways, you want to join in?
Sure.
Or do you just want to watch?
Just
Eavesdrop?
watch.
All right. Howdy. This is McKenna if you haven't met her yet. All right. This is one of my first lives still, so I'm going to try to figure out chat here real quick. Chat filter, community moderation. Yes, learn more. Nope, no thanks. You got... Oh. I can save a highlight. Very cool. And that's pretty much it. Start a poll, start a Q&A. I can share it. Awesome. Copy link. Oh, that's weird. Anyway, just waiting for y'all to get in here.
Baby, look how much cat hair I have on me.
There you go. These cats are absolutely orange. I'll introduce you to them soon. I have a couple videos up with them in it. I made that Amazon Flex short. I woke up at like 3 a.m. and he didn't like that. But yeah, they were there and I said hi to them.
Yeah, I did a cat.
Yeah, in the video I like put them in there, so. Turn up the volume. I don't know if that matters.
I was eating my gift.
Nice.
The mini ones, too. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know
That's
they
probably why
were-
they were on sale, though.
It says right there. I'm stupid.
Oh well.
I was like, oh, they're so cute. They're minis. And then I ate this whole thing.
Nice. Chocolate. So if you didn't know, we're preggers. I'm not prego. She is. What are we, 26 weeks?
25 weeks.
25 weeks.
Yep. Yesterday was the 25.
Nice. So, yes, that's a big reason why I am doing all of this, is that way I can make money for her and him. But yeah, so again, I mean, 1,000 subscribers, that's halfway towards our goal, sort of, because we have to have 1,000 subscribers and we have to have, well, there's two levels. There's 3,000 watch hours and then there's 4,000 watch hours. So if I want like super chats and stuff like that, then I need 3,000 watch hours, which I'm really close. I'm only at, I think I only need 400 more and then I'll be at 3,000. And I will be doing a lot more lives because of that. I just need to get a new phone so I can like dash and stuff and be live at the same time. So still working that out. I'm about to switch carriers probably, and that's probably when I'll get a new phone. But and then at 4,000 watch hours, we'll have ads and stuff, and that'll be great because life's about to get crazy, and I need all the flexibility I can get. So again, I'm working with a part-time W-2, which at first was like maybe 10 hours a week. And then I've been there almost a year now. So that's kind of bumped up. I'm averaging almost 20 hours a week now. So that's nice. And then I supplement it with DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Spark, Amazon Flex, deliver that. I'm on wait lists for like 4 other ones. Instacart is one of them. I've literally been on the wait list, I think, for 2 years. So that's crazy. But then I also do like photography on the side, and just whatever I can get my hands on. So she works at a coffee shop, which I'm actually repping the merch right now. Sip Local Canella. If you're ever in Fort Wayne, Indiana, check them out. They're delicious, and she'll make your food. So
And or coffee.
and or coffee, yes, or smoothies or whatever. They've got everything. It's great. Yeah, so Fort Wayne, Indiana, that's my market. It's the second largest city in Indiana, sitting right around 270,000 population. I like to try to give that info out just that way people watching my videos can be like have a good understanding of the size of the market. And because I've been watching some crazy orders in St. Louis on Spark apparently. Pedro just made like I think $140 in 3 or 4 hours, something like that. And I'm like, dang, I thought I was doing good with Spark. But I literally commented that on his video yesterday. But today, I had 2 catering runs on Deliver That, and I did 1 shopping order at Spark at Sam's Club on Spark, and altogether I made $131 in only 3 hours, and I was like, hey yo. Of course, I mean the catering is kind of inconsistent. I usually do a handful a week, and so 2 in a day was great, but yeah, it's like totally random, market dependent, and whether it's a big market or a small market, I feel like doesn't even really matter either. It's just what apps are good, and do you have that app, and do you run it consistently. So I'm a big advocate for getting as many as you can. My cousin actually asked me if I was still making good money with the apps, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm doing it part-time now, but it's still decent because I've expanded my, what my week looks like with what apps I'm running and stuff. So he used to do, I think, DoorDash and Lyft. And I told him, like, get on Spark. It's really good, at least here. And then a couple other ones. And I think his goal is only like $400 a week, which is super doable. I mean, my goal is $500 a week. And I do that probably in about 15 to 20 hours, depending on if I actually hit it or not. Last week, I only made, 300? Or no, that was 2 weeks ago. Last week, I made 450, but it's February. It's slow, so I was expecting that. But in January, I just destroyed my goal every week, almost every week. And let's see, if I was making 500 a week, that's about $2,000. I made 3,100 just on the apps that month, on top of working more hours than I usually do at the W2. So it was a nice month, especially since we're trying to get her reduced hours at Canella because, well, she's feeling terrible and stuff, and yeah. So anyway, I don't know if chat is working because I haven't seen anything roll in yet, and it keeps giving me this notification that says welcome to chat. So if you have any questions, this is supposed to be a Q&A. Drop them in the comments below and maybe I'll see them. And if you are doing that already, I'm sorry I didn't see them, because I don't see them. So, but
I wonder if you have to type
well,
it.
yeah, I hit learn more and it pops up like a thing, and I don't want to exit out of it because it freezes the live. It's all weird.
Well, can you get rid of that?
No, I don't know. You'd think it would go away. I think it'll go away as people start commenting, so hopefully that'll
Or you
happen.
want me to comment?
Yeah, you should test it out. Again, I mean, this is my like third, well, I think I've done like 4 lives, but one of them was on my computer. I think it'll go away as people. LOL. Okay, yeah. So that's super weird. I can't see that, but on here, it says somebody says hi. So that's super whack. Also, the delay is funny. Okay, hers came through. Whatever. But what's up? I believe that's Adam. Casey Camper.
Yeah.
Hope y'all are having a good Tuesday evening. I did work today. Or no, wait.
Yes, you did.
I said that was yesterday. That was today that I made that $130. And I went into the office when I normally don't on Tuesdays, just because we're behind on a project that has to be done on Sunday, and it's absolutely nuked itself a couple times. So we're figuring it out. I made good progress today, so I'm less stressed. It's fine. But okay, cool. Yeah, thanks for figuring that out.
You see that?
I do see it. 100.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Daddy's taking a nap.
Yeah, let's show off the Kitter Cats. This one is our resident meatball. Little fatty. It's a Clementine. He's completely orange. Striped, sure, but definitely orange. And yeah, the orange cat stereotypes are true. And then this one is Figaro. What's up, dude? Aw. He loves me. He's a menace. He be tearing up everything and destroying stuff. Kind of like a toddler. Oh. Woof.
Should talk about your soda.
I should talk about my soda? Yeah.
Soda.
Well, I kind of showed it off there at the beginning, but I'm drinking an orange cream Coke. It's, I think, the newest flavor out right now of any soda, at least in our region, because some of them are regional. But
Well, they have a new Pepsi, right?
yeah,
A new
well, but this
Dr.
one came out more recently than that.
More
So
recently.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm a little bit of a like soda head. I don't know if that's the right word for that, but I literally have a collection in the basement of like old special releases, and maybe I'll show it off later. But it's a mess down there, so maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, there's like a bunch of new sodas coming out this year. Like the one I'm really excited for is Mountain Dew honeydew flavor. That sounds freaking awesome. But there's a new Baja Blast flavor coming out. I think it's called Cabo Citrus. Yeah, so.
What about the Dr. Pepper black cherry or blackberry?
Oh, blackberry. Yeah, the blackberry is really good.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes really similar to the dark berry that came out however many years ago, though.
Well,
Ooh,
the one I was
excuse me.
talking about is wild cherry and cream. I can't
Yeah.
remember if that was Pepsi or Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, it's basically well, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It wasn't bad. It's just it was trying to be a cream soda while also being like a
Adult.
dark soda. So I feel like it didn't mix very well. And then the cherry on top of literally the cherry on top of it, the cherry flavor, it was like, I don't know, there's just too much going on. So I don't know. But they have it in zero sugar if you're a fan of that, which I am not. So yeah, kind of hanging out, doing absolutely nothing.
I've been doing absolutely nothing all day.
Yeah, she had work off today. Tuesdays. Very nice. I usually try to not work as much on Tuesdays, so that way it's kind of like our day off together. But
But you making money.
I made money today. and I kind of had no choice. Kind of had to go into the office today,
That's
so
true.
it worked out for the most part. But it's also going to be her birthday on Friday, so we'll be doing hopefully stuff. I already told her it was going to be a surprise, but it's not a surprise anymore.
Oh yeah.
But I was going to book a pregnancy massage specifically,
Prenatal.
whatever the word is, and then also a a proxy pix thing just came in. I'm gonna look at this real quick. Very interesting. Hopefully that didn't like cut this all out and ruin everything. Probably. Oh well. Anyway, so there's a proxy pix offer that just came in for $25. And it's of the strip mall right off Coliseum, but pretty close to the mall. It's the strip thing, I think, if I looked at it right, that has the Five Guys in it. So I've done one similar to that before over by the Target over here, and you have to go around the whole building and take pictures of all the like the street or the parking lights, the like tall pole things, all of the like floodlights outside of the building, all of the like special letters. So if there's like Five Guys, like you take picture of the Five Guys sign and make sure it's on, not dirty, not broken or anything. ProxyPix is an interesting app. I wish I could do it more, but it's like kind of weird. I don't know. It's like, well, for one, I usually only get offers when I'm like unavailable or when I'm doing something like a catering order or I'm on like a shopping offer that's, you know, it's not going to be worth my time to drop that or go out of my way to do the offer. But that one was interesting, and I don't know. If you tried out Proxy Picks, like I know somebody who does only Proxy Picks and he makes like $700 to $1,000 a month just doing that app, which I definitely don't get that volume here, but um, yeah, I mean it's interesting and it's something different. That's the other thing I like to recommend with all these apps is, um, you know, generally people will say multi-app, which I totally agree with, but I say take it a step further and like instead of doing just DoorDash and Grubhub and Uber Eats, do DoorDash and Walmart. So that way you have like food delivery and grocery delivery, and then pick up like catering because that's like still food delivery, but it's different. For the most part, the demographic is like businesses. So, you know, if the flow of like lunch and dinner orders isn't good because it's February or people are broke and waiting on their tax returns, then there's still a steady flow of business catering offers, and then like package delivery like Amazon Flex or Roadie, which Roadie has just freaking everything on it. And then what's the last one? I don't know, but you know, more than just multi-apping, but also like different like sectors, if that makes sense. So that way, if one of those things isn't doing so well, you've got other ones to, you know, keep you propped up with your earnings. And for the most part, that's worked for me over the years. I started on just Uber Eats about, let's see, I started actually, yeah, just a little over 3 years ago now. And I quickly went into it full time and then did that for 2 years. And in March here, actually, so next month, it will have been a full year of doing it just part time. So I've kind of got the whole experience of full time, part time, with a W 2 or not. JP says Spark is by far the best. Shop and deliver is the way to go. At least store 50/25, and my buddy does well in Auburn. Awesome. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've seen you in the comments before. How, or you said you were making like 1,000 to 1,200 in Fort Wayne just with Spark. That's fantastic. Back when I was full time, I was just aiming for like 700 and I think I only averaged 600 a week on the each for the whole year. So yeah, that's really awesome. And that's when I was running like so many apps. But I wasn't really taking it too seriously either. I was just kind of like, if I only work 20 hours this week, then that's great. I'll just sit at home and do nothing. Back when rent was only $300 a month. So
Yeah, there's
I had a
like
couple roommates. It was
a
nice.
third of ours now.
Yep. Now we have, more expensive rent and, car payment and all this,
Grocery bills,
grocery bills and
cats.
and now a baby soon. Life comes at you fast. So Amish tip well. I've got Amish delivery on my channel. Okay, yeah, I'll have to check that out. It's I do really like the 5025. It's I live in between that one and the 1419. So when I wake up at like 6 or whatever, I'll turn it on and I'll either get orders from one of those two, and a lot of times those orders are going way out to the like Amish, um, you know, that's like where that is, the big Amish community here, and so I don't know though. I feel it for me. It's hit or miss. I'll get some that do tip really well, but a lot of the offers I'm seeing, it's literally all base pay. And I don't know if you've seen this, but about half of the, well, maybe not half, but like a big chunk of the orders coming from that store now are literally going to Ohio. And like, we're close-ish to the, state line, but still going over state lines is just like kind of wild to me. I actually took a screenshot today. It was going way down, I think to like Decatur, and then over and across into Ohio. And it was 44 miles. And again, that's just one way. So you got to drive all the way back. And it was only paying $28. I was like, oh my gosh, probably the worst order I've ever seen on Spark. Maybe one of the worst things I've ever seen ever. Uber Eats does send some really, really bad ones. I had a $7 for 25 mile not too long ago, actually. I think it was going up to Auburn. But Harlan, okay, yeah. My cousin, actually, the guy I was talking about, he used to live in Harlan, or go to Harlan High School. So, yeah, cool place. Can't work but pass them up. Yeah, yeah. Miles just don't add up. Got to pay $2 a mile round trip. Yep, that's the way to go. And that's what I don't understand is like most people I meet and talk to are like pretty reasonable about that. And actually, I guess that is an interesting topic though, because as I say that, I do have like I've come back on that a little bit. On one hand, back when I was like really adamant about the $2 a mile, I was driving a G35X, which had 17 miles a gallon on a good day, and it took premium gas. So, oh my gosh. Oh, and that was during the like height of COVID and stuff. So, man, how high did gas get here? Like over $5 a gallon at times. So that was wild. But now that I drive a hybrid and get like 40 miles to the gallon, and am driving a little bit less and have like catering orders and stuff, when I do Amazon Flex, like if I am driving pretty far and I'm getting like $1 a mile by the end of it, I'm not too upset about it because one, it averages out with the other things I'm doing, but two, I actually did a year over year comparison on my taxes, and it was like a couple grand different because of the different deductions that I wasn't getting. So I was like, oh man. So I'm more okay with like $1.50 a mile. I think last year I actually averaged only $1.35 a mile, which was really surprising to me. But idea. I feel like for me, in the tax situation we're in, I feel like $1.50 a mile is ideal because then I'm getting enough write-offs that I don't have like a huge tax bill at the end of the year. So, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, but yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like most people that I meet are like, yeah, $2 a mile, and they're pretty strict about it. But then it's like, why are we still getting sent these offers? Like somebody has to be taking them at like literally 50 cents a mile, one way, for them to continue to offer them like that. So I don't know. I don't understand it. Some people will argue that's like the migrant problem, and people are just taking everything. But other people will. I don't know. I don't know. I would just really like to meet somebody like that who takes literally actually. Oh, funny thing. The other day, I met an old a veteran who had been doing it I think for 4 years, and he's like, "Yep, I got 97% acceptance rate." I was like, "Whoa!" Like you can go down to like 70% and still have platinum, right? And he's like, "Yep," but I don't know. I think he just he's he said he needed the money, but also I think he's old and just kind of wants to keep busy is my guess. I should have asked him more directly about it, but he was going off about gas stations and stuff. I told him I filled up at Costco because it's cheaper, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna blow up your engine, dog." So I don't know. He was an interesting guy. We'll leave it at that. Spoof your location? No, I have vaguely heard about that, but I have no idea how to do it. Um, Nor am I don't know, super interested in it. I don't know. I've heard crazy things of like people with like jammers that are sitting in the parking lot so you can't get offers. I've heard people like I don't know. The thing that I've noticed is like the spark scammers who are like tag teaming with other people who are like shopping in the store, bringing out the cart to whoever pulls up, and then um, and then they'll like trade phones or whatever and like do the next one. So they're just like taking all of the offers all the time. I've actually seen that before, but not too much where I'm like it's a huge problem here. And I'm still getting offers, so it's like for now it's okay. It's okay until it isn't, I guess. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'm Spark has been a really good earnings thing for me lately, so I'm like, I don't really want to take any risk of getting deactivated and stuff. The only like I guess hustle I've tried to do on apps is the referrals. So I had her I referred her,
Oh,
and
I
then we
hated it.
did yeah, she did not like it. But we did the deliveries together and just knocked them out real quick. Same with my sister, and I think I referred my brother as well. um, and yeah, so like a little extra earnings, but it was all legitimate. Like nothing against the terms of service or illegal or anything. So it worked well, but they put a stop to it. Okay, okay. It was the only way to get ahead of the migrant issue. Dang, wow. And that's probably what they were using too, and why it worked so well. Um, because yeah, I mean, I've done both. I've sat in parking lots for hours without any orders, just trying to sit it out and hope. And I've also just been like, nope, I'm done. Go home after not getting one. After I missed the round robin the first time, I'm just like, I'm not dealing with this. So, but I mean, doing it 3 years, it gets old. Get over it. Just gotta get over it. I don't know. Decide what you're gonna do. Stop wasting time. But I mean, a lot of people don't have that luxury. Um, like, like the big debate is should you quit your job and do DoorDash full time? Um, and it's so dependent on so many things. Like is your market good enough to sustain yourself? Do you have a spouse that's also earning money? Are you, you know, living beyond your means with rent and other things? Like, I mean, how do you answer that question? But um, I feel like in our situation we could live on off of, and I don't feel like, I know we could, like, I know my numbers. I know we could live off of just my income. Um, but I would, to in order to be like where we want to be, I would be have to work twice as much. Obviously, like, remove an income, you got to figure that out. So, um, I don't know. I don't, that's a big reason why I don't recommend doing it full time. And a lot of people said that a lot, but then kept doing it full time for a long time. And I never wanted
Like
to be
you?
that. Yeah, exactly. And so that's why last year I like made an intentional effort to step away from that. Um, One, for consistency and like transparency on YouTube, but also because I feel like, this is just like a stepping stone and something that I won't be doing forever. So I'm working towards rebuilding my resume and freshening up my skills and different things that I want to do long term. Like, I really love editing, and YouTube is a great outlet for that, but um, sometimes you just got to have something that's like demanding a little bit more from you. So this W2, I do video editing at a church, and it it keeps me sharp, I feel like. So we'll see um, how long I'm there, I guess. I don't know. But let's see. Congrats on the 1K subs. I am strictly a W2 worker, but genuinely enjoy watching your content, especially long form. Instant watch for me. Well, thank you. That means a lot. Yeah. Um, yeah. The long form content. I've always been more of a fan of long form, but just with how YouTube is these days, you kind of have to do shorts. Um, but sometimes also it's just like that's all the energy I have for. I made one today, and it was uh, actually a lot of work just to like put the clips together and like think through what I'm trying to say. They extended the shorts format to, you can go up to 3 minutes on YouTube now, but for whatever reason it was capping me at 60 seconds still, and I was like, oh man, I thought I had so much more time to like put my thoughts into this video. And so I was like, I don't know, it took me almost an hour just to make a 60-second video. I was like, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so, and then let's say I've been doing it for about 3 years now. I was a body shop manager, and the shop closed, so I just fell into this. Oh, excuse me. I like not being stuck in an office. Yeah. Yeah. I I've gone back and forth on like what I feel like is better, and it's really just preference and what you can tolerate. If you have a terrible manager, or if you have like, I don't know, if you need the flexibility, it's like, which one's going to work best for you. So, and actually, how I fell into this was an interesting story. Um, but even actually before I fell into this, in college I worked for a local delivery company. I don't know if you know about this one, JP, but um, uh, oh my gosh, I almost called it Deliver
Waiter on the
That.
way.
Thank you, Waiter on the Way. Um, I I guess they're still around. I've seen some commercial. I've actually seen some cars with like the sticker on it still. So
Waiter on
I guess they have to be. Yeah, their freaking jingle. Waiter on the way, coming to the rescue. Waiter on the. It was so crazy. It was like a trip working for them, because they didn't have an app. They had human dispatchers, and they would literally like. It was this app, I think, called Voxel something. It was literally like a radio app, and they would just like, "Broop. Hey, we got an order, go this way." And then like, I had no idea what I was doing back then. Like, that's pretty much how I got into this, because I had just always driven around town. I'm a fan of Fort Wayne, and in my free time I would literally just drive around and explore. And so I was
in
like,
your
okay, I
minivan.
know the yeah, in the minivan, the soccer mom van. But So anyways, I was like already kind of into delivery. I knew the city pretty well, because of that, and I did that for about 5 months, and then it ended up being too much because I just wanted to do it part time, and then they had me working like 40-hour weeks at times. But looking back at it now, I'm like, oh my gosh, it is the I drove 200 miles one day, and I don't think I even made $200. Like in my, I don't know how old I was, but let's see, before I graduated, I was 21, so I had to be like, I don't know, 20 years old, 21 years old, something like that. And um, I, I just blatantly got taken advantage of. And like moving to DoorDash, surprisingly, with like all of it, like I was making so much more. Um, but what was I talking about? Oh yeah, how I fell into this. Well, let's see. I worked a photography job at J.C. Penney. I did J.C. Penney portraits for a year, and then I graduated. And then after I, oh cat, hello. After I graduated, I worked a phone sales job essentially. I sold AT&T plans, so that was nice. It was like legit. But the way it was like a third party partner that like sold them at Sam's Club and or, well, yeah, it was Sam's Club, and Target. And man, was that a multi-level marketing. It was definitely a pyramid scheme. After being there for almost half a year, I was like, I don't like how this is working because they kept promising me like the next level
Management.
management thing, and then it was like, oh, actually, it doesn't work. They sent me on work trips, which was fun, but man, I don't know. It was just like really pushy retail sales, and on top of just how they ran the company, I was like, this isn't for me.
You convinced your whole family
Yeah.
to buy into
my
that.
last sale, my last sale was selling my whole family on a ginormous plan. And to be fair, it was a lot cheaper, but it's definitely
AT&T
it's
though.
AT&T, and it's here. It's not as good as Verizon. It's not like T-Mobile,
That is
but
true.
it's not. Yeah, it's not Verizon, and we have grown to realize that Verizon is probably worth the amount that it cost for that. So, and
After I tried to convince your family not to buy it
well, at
or
the time,
switch
it was
into it,
like, if I got that sale, then it would be like a threshold met. But then after I did the sale, it was like, actually, I don't really like this. So I'm gonna. It was a mutually agreed upon that I'll leave. They said, like, she was basically trying to get me to leave on my own so she didn't have to fire me, and that's essentially what happened. I was like, yeah, like, I don't. You're not giving me the things you're promising, and it's not working out. So
she fired you without
it's
firing you.
precisely. So yeah, it was just that was whack. And well, I had seen that coming for a while, because they like reduced my hours, um, and so I was like, well, I can't be making $300 a week, so because I think there was a minimum, because there was like a minimum $11 an hour, but if you hit the commission goals you were supposed to, then whatever. But I was basically just making the minimum at that point on the reduced hours. So I was like just barely scraping $300 a week. And so I was like, well, I need something to do. I've done delivery before. Randomly started seeing some videos on YouTube about it, looked into it, basically became an expert on it before I started. Um, and then that was supplemental income. And then when I finally like quit/got fired, I just dove into it completely. I started like downloading as many apps as I could, and full time gig work was born for me. And pretty quickly I started making videos. I think it was like within a couple months, because I don't know. I felt like there was a space to fill on YouTube at that time where it was just like everyone on YouTube was like these giant markets and they're making like $50 an hour. I'm like, that's so unrealistic for like the average dasher. And so I wanted to like fill in the void and be like, here's how much you could probably expect. Like, I feel like my market is an average market. And so here we are, 3 years later, almost. Um, and we're still going strong. 1,000 subscribers. Again, thank you guys so much. Let's jump back into this. What's your favorite place to eat in the fort? I love either Powers or Coney Island. Those are obviously some like Fort Wayne famous classics, so it's hard to beat those. I'll be honest though, I can't even remember what Powers tastes like. I know I've been there before, but
What is it?
it's a hamburger place. You haven't been? Oh my gosh. Oh, well, that's true. I remember I was actually going to take you one time, but they were closed down because they got like vandalized and like robbed, I think a couple times. And since then, they've changed ownership. So that's crazy. But it's hamburgers, and they apparently just put a crap ton of onions on them. So if you're an onion fan, onion breath. So, my favorite place in the fort.
Famous taco.
Ooh, yeah, I mean, she said it. Probably Famous Taco. I feel like there's like different categories to it though. If you're looking for like an upscale place, ooh, I don't know if I could tell you though. I mean, I've been to Ruth's Chris once, and that's just to be fair, that's a chain though. I guess if you're looking for like something that you could only find in Fort Wayne, there's not a lot. But yeah, Tolan is really good. Marquee is really, really good. First time we went, was that for Valentine's Day? Or was that for
Marquee?
your birthday? I don't remember what it was. But she got a swordfish. Crazy. Yeah, First Watch just came in town. That's amazing. If you haven't tried that.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
we've
just went
been there once when we were in Missouri, but we been here to this one Sunday, so it was really good.
A little early birthday celebration. Her birthday's on Friday, so say happy birthday. Yeah, so I feel like I'm dodging the question. No, but Famous Taco. I mean, I love tacos. I love like street tacos. I back in the day, back in the college days, I ate a taco every day, at least one taco every day for a whole year. I documented and everything. I made like a Instagram profile and posted it every day. Sometimes it would just be like Taco Bell, but sometimes I'd make it myself, whether it was like a breakfast taco, or whatever. But like street tacos are the best. And it used to be another taco place, but they got shut down for, what did they say? Rats? Which, I mean, putting that in parentheses or whatever, air quotes, is crazy enough, because like getting shut down for rats is wild. But that was the cover up, supposedly, allegedly. Apparently, secretly, yeah, the the real reason they got shut down was for like cocaine or something. So that was interesting. But that place was the best place to get street tacos. What is going on here? That's a great question. We're just hanging out. I'm celebrating getting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. I'm a gig worker. I work lots of DoorDash apps. And my wife is pregnant. Oh, we're moving in 2 weeks. So
less than 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks.
Like a week and a half.
So, and I mean, it's literally like 2 houses down. We're currently renting from my parents. They have a house that's like catty corner to we share a backyard, which is nice because like we go over there all the time for dinner and stuff. But on top of that, my aunt lives next door to that. So
So we're living
she
on
has,
the other side of the
yes,
house.
she has like an extra add-on living space. When my grandma moved in there, they built that add-on to her house, and she has since passed. So I think it's been vacant. Excuse me. I think it's been vacant. I can't say that word. Since, and so we are now going to be renting from there. And my sister is actually going to be moving in here, so it's a little ring around the rosy type deal. But it's great because there's an extra bedroom, and we need space for the baby and an office. Hopefully I can do some more consistent live streams and different things in there. We'll see. I don't know. Forget where I've seen you. Yes, Mary's gigs, right? Shoot, which live stream? I frequent Dashing Grandpa's. I pop in Rideshare Rodeos, Steve's live streams. I like to pop in those. I was just in oh my gosh, JD's live. I was in that today. Trevor's Deliveries. He put on a what was that called? He did a challenge where he invited me, delivery guy who he doesn't make videos anymore. I can't remember his name. And there was one other. And we did the Amazing Race challenge. And it was like we had to do like DoorDash orders and like shoot hoops. And he put that together. Eat a whole pizza, which that's what killed me. I think I finished next to last. Oh, and Welty, he was on it when he was, still making gig content. He's since moved on. But yeah, I mean, you'll see me in a lot of the, gig space lives, and I pop in, try to be active in comment sections and stuff. But I mean, it's such a big space, like it's hard to keep up with everyone. So, but yeah. So yeah, I'm glad to see a lot of familiar faces. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you which one which one I recognize you guys from. So.
Since you do so much.
Oh, excuse me. Tater Cat's taking up my spot. Oh, excuse me.
Look at it.
Awesome. Thanks. Thank you so much. Yeah, have a good one. At some point here, I'm going to be doing the giveaway live. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about that. Let me grab the gift card. I just put it on a Visa gift card, but it can act as a gas card. The idea was that I was going to give away a tank of gas, and for me, in my car, it's about a 10-gallon tank, and gas is about $3 a gallon. So I put $30 on a gift card, and I said that during this live I will be picking a random number between 1 and 10, and whichever number that is, I will go to that video, so my past 10 videos, and then I'll count up all the comments, and then I'll pick a random number between 1 and however many comments there are, and whichever one that is wins the gift card. I might have to do that multiple times. We'll see what happens, because I think last time I did a giveaway, the person never responded. So we'll have to figure out the logistics of that. But that's the idea. So if you want to go and comment on any of my videos, my past 10 videos, again, is how I'll do it, then that will count as an entry for the giveaway, and you can have a chance at winning $30. So yeah, definitely go do that. I'll probably do it here in about, I don't know, probably 10 minutes. We are coming up yeah, that'll be an hour that we've been going for this live. So that's I feel like that's a good time to do that, and then from there we'll kind of feel it out if we're gonna keep going or not. There is Bud Soda is actually doing a live tonight, and he's um, talking about. Oh shoot, he literally just posted it. I'm in the Discord, the Zach Drives Fast Discord. I like chatting in that one, but yeah, he posted in there talking about how he's doing a live tonight, and I can't remember what it was going to be about, but it was super interesting. And anyways, if you don't know who Bud Soda is, go check him out. He's like the king multi-apper, dirty stacker. I can't say I recommend doing it, but he makes good money doing it, I guess. Let's see, what other gig tubers do I keep up with?
Mama something. Right?
Meaty Mama. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might have been the other one. I was in her live last night chatting. And then Welty.
Was that the lady that you were watching? I said,
Yeah.
who's that lady?
Yep. I was editing a video last night and had it in my other monitor, and she's like, "Who you talking to?" Crazy. Welty, he doesn't do gig content anymore, but I actually went down and met him in his market because he lived really close to some friends that had a wedding down there. And so, yeah, super cool guy. He's now doing a podcast and has actually his most recent video is him deleting all of his gig apps. He's officially moved on from it, and I thought that was super interesting. And like,
is he doing that one job?
Yeah, he's a well. He
Professional
does
dealer.
Yes, he does more than blackjack, but he works at a casino, and I believe he can deal like baccarat, blackjack, a couple other things probably. So he's like, yeah, completely moved on from gig work, and he's a cool dude. So check him out. It's UUELTE on is his main channel, and his podcast is called the UUSA podcast because like his branding is a W, literally like two U's as a W for Welty. So it's fun. He's also got a mixtape, which I wonder if he's still selling that, if he still has it up on his website. But yeah, and he was one of the guys who was in the Trevor's Deliveries Amazing Race challenge with me. So that's how we initially got acquainted, and then we ended up meeting up and we actually had lunch with them. It was him and his wife are super
best
cool.
Place ever.
Mm-hmm.
Highly recommend it.
They
Don't
got fried.
know what it's called.
They got fried pickled chips, and that's all you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see who else. Aaron's gig, formerly Phoenix. I don't even remember what it was. Phoenix Deliveries, something like that. Gig Phoenix, I don't know, but he is big on like transparency. Him and Welty actually were both big on that. When Welty actually for a whole year posted all of his earnings on a community post once a week for a whole year, and Aaron still does that every week. He does a payday vid where he shows his payout and his bank transfer balances and everything. And he originally started that, I guess, for like transparency, because back in the day, oh my gosh, gig tubers were like lying for why. They're like, I make $2,000 a week, and I'm like, okay, I mean, it's possible, but like, I don't know. The reason there's only two reasons you would lie about that. One, you're getting paid from these apps to tell people that you make this much, so that way they go sign up. or two, you're hustling YouTube so that way you get a bunch of subscribers. And that's exactly what one YouTuber did. And I don't know if he still uploads. I think I've blocked his videos at this point just because he not only did he like lie about his earnings, he did it on a fundraiser. Um, so I won't name drop because it's in the past, but basically he was like, if I don't make this much in a week, then I'm going to shave my head. And he would do those challenges with having like a match thing. So people would donate to him. I think to Feeding America or something. And that would like, it boosted his subscribers substantially for sure. But anyway, he lied about how much he made. He hid and lied about it for like I think over a year, and then people kept calling him out on it, and he like finally shaved his head like a year or two later, I think. But it was just like
What a
you know
man.
too late. Yeah, it was super whack. So anyways, transparency has always been like an important thing for me. I try to show all of the screenshots. Sometimes I miss them, but I'll show every order I get usually, um, or every order I take. And actually, what I want to do soon is just do a video on all of the orders I'm declining because, you get people in the comments who are like, oh, this isn't realistic. Like, whatever. Not all markets are like that. And yeah, that's true. But, like, my market isn't all rainbows and sunshine. Like, again, that order I was talking about earlier, literally 44 miles for $28. Mind-boggling. There are some really, really bad orders that I'm declining. And further to that point is why it's so important to cherry pick. And like that veteran I met the other day, cannot believe his acceptance rate was 97%. Like he sounded like he knew what he was doing. He wasn't a sheep. He wasn't just following the crowd, taking everything, or at least felt like it. But I guess he was with 78 or what was it? Sorry, 97% acceptance rate. I mean, man, taking any offer like that, just insane. But again, I mean, hey, like I said, I'm kind of coming off of that a little bit, where it's like, if you do have other offers that are like my catering orders are probably $4 or $5 a mile, sometimes. So it averages out, and sometimes you just need the cash flow. But 90%, 97% of the time, man, I don't know. Anyways, I'm talking in circles about that. So enough of that. Kidder Cat has taken over. What is up, Figaro? So yeah,
He's been sleeping all day.
dude is in heaven.
Still tired.
So yeah. Oh yeah. I guess another thing I want to do in the future with this channel is, and I don't know, I keep going back and forth on this because every time I feel like a gig tuber shifts their content, their channel just goes to crap. Unfortunately, I feel like it's finance related enough. At least the videos that I do, I try to make them about like, is it sustainable? Are you tracking your miles? Are you, running it like a small business? I feel like that's transferable enough to like general finance content. Because again, I don't want to be doing this forever. So if I can make a successful channel shift to like finance content, then that would be ideal. I feel like I love the amount of people who are just illiterate when it comes to finance and financial financial literacy is just crazy. Like people don't know how credit cards work, what interest is, and I'm like, please, 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 like, don't just, I don't know, fall into the same trap that everybody is. One of my favorite statistics is that, and it's grown I feel like just a couple years ago it was like 40%, but I think last I heard it was like 57% of Americans don't have $1,000 saved back for an emergency. So it's just like, you need a new set of tires, you're screwed. And like I think it's like almost half, if not half, are.
Are you calling out someone that you think you're calling out?
No, I'm not calling anybody out.
Mm.
I'm just saying it's very common and it shouldn't be. But like, yeah, I don't know, it's just wild. And if I could even, that was my goal 3 years ago. Is like if I can even help one dasher like make better decisions with choosing offers, then I will, have had a successful YouTube channel. And so it's like if I could even, help one, I don't know, kid who doesn't know much about finance like make a better decision, then I just want to help people, give them knowledge and empower
You
them
wanna
to.
help me make better decisions?
Yes. I try to tell her, like, I try to be like, hey, this is like our finances, this is our situation, this is how
That
much is coming
hurts
in,
my
huh?
brain.
And she hates it. And I think that's the problem. If I wasn't dealing with all that, you might be in the same boat as some of these other people.
But I'm the saver
Roasted.
and you're the spender.
That's fair. I do be spending money on like food and stuff. It's
I
it's
save
mainly
more
food.
money. I just don't care to know where it all goes. That's why you're here.
And that's why I feel like I could make a decent YouTube channel about it. So, but I don't want to start from scratch. Like I just got to 1,000 subscribers. It took me 3 years. I don't want to do that again. I could maybe grind it out on a new channel if I went hard and stuff. But I really appreciate the audience that I have, and I've met a lot of people through this. So I'm like, I don't want to just leave anybody behind. So, if they don't like the content, then that's fine. I won't. I don't have to do it. But it's just something that I enjoy talking about. So, yeah.
You should meet up with that guy that yells at all of his people that's on his channel.
Which one?
Which one? The one that like talks about all the finances or whatever.
Oh.
And then he like.
You're talking about Caleb Hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that's something that will. I don't think that collaboration would be worth it for him. I don't think he'd look at a channel with 1,000 subscribers and be like, "Woo, exposure! This is gonna go viral." No, that would be really cool though. I've thought about applying to his to financial audit a couple times to like be on it and have him like go through our finances, but he's said multiple times that they get a ton of applications all the time. So they're already filtering through a bunch, but they specifically choose the ones that they feel like are in a not great situation, so that way they can help them do better and like give them the resources that they have and get them out of it. I still feel like I could have an interesting conversation, but it's nothing that they would be like helping me with. Like I know how to make a budget. I know how to, manage finances and stuff. So it's like, I don't know. But the audience does keep saying like, hey, we want somebody with like a decent financial situation, just as like a change of pace. And I'm like, hey, maybe, I don't know. Because I feel like our situation is interesting enough because it's like, I do DoorDash and stuff, which is like a small business, and a lot of people that do it don't save anything back for taxes. Apparently, the amount of people on the show that do that is wild. That do DoorDash or don't. It's like they just don't pay taxes. Okay, yeah, get yourself in trouble with the people who have, the means necessary to come take your crap with guns. I don't know about that, dude, but Anyway, so, but like the way that like I manage the finances and combine our finances and stuff, I feel like would be an interesting conversation in the context of what he does. But I'm just a little small fry on YouTube, so I don't think that's going to be happening, unfortunately.
I just think it would be cool to meet him more.
I agree. It would be very cool.
I think he's a cool dude.
Maybe I'll, I don't know, maybe once we get bigger, keep growing this. Or if I make the successful content shift, then it will, and then grow. Then he'll be like, oh, hey, look, collaboration opportunity. But he's almost, he it took him a while to get to 1 million subscribers, but he's almost at 2 million already now. So he's growing quick again. So yeah.
Big Rose sleeping like a baby.
Yeah, he's a little, just a little guy.
But he put his head on my belly and the baby was kicking him. I don't
Yeah.
think he felt it because he didn't wake up.
Baby's-
I felt it.
Yeah, baby's been kicking a lot lately. Just last night, feeling him, he was like,
We're in a dance party.
I wonder if they realize, or if they have the capacity to know what that means,
What?
that you're pregnant.
I don't think so.
I think they're just like, you're
They
fat.
like stepping. They like stepping on my belly, especially this chunk.
Yeah, especially
over
the
here.
fatty over there.
Yeah, he just doesn't care. He's like,
Dude's freaking like giving me the evil eye, bro.
Figgy was laying on me earlier, and I was like, "Are you excited to meet the baby?" And then he looked at me, and then went back to sleep. Yeah.
Oh, he's such a cutie. Look at this. He's purring. Little baby.
I think he's gonna be jealous when we had the baby.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Especially him over there. Clementine's gonna be meow, meow, meow.
Oof. Anyway, what's up with y'all? I feel like I've been yapping so much.
Well, it's your live, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Told Adrian to join.
Oh well.
You're gonna do your thingy?
Yeah, soon. Oh, that was the other thing. In JD's live today, they were talking about his goal. I think he's getting married in, I think he said October. So he wanted to pay off all of his student loans by then, which is like, I think $19,000. Which was an interesting conversation. Like a lot of people we're talking about what debt they have and how much it was, and I mean, hey, that's like a big thing with DoorDash is like do DoorDash part time on the weekends or whatever and pay off your debt with it. And anyways, I just thought it was interesting. But in our situation, the only debt we have currently
Is your car.
is my car, and it's almost paid off. The plan starting, I think it was about last year that I started paying extra on it, was to have it paid off by the time we were ready to buy a house. And because credit scores are stupid, and it's like, oh, you paid off a debt? cool, your credit score is going down now. Apparently, I mean, not in every case, I guess, or something, but like part of your credit score is like what types of credit you have, and so we have credit cards and stuff, but then one specifically a like I forget the word for it, but it's like a type of loan that's like backed by something, um, i.e. the car.
But he
So
likes watching you talk.
and so once you pay that off, that falls off of that credit report, and that can actually hurt your score. So I was like, okay, well, then we need to like line it up so we pay it off right as we're like buying a house, so that way our credit score doesn't dip, because it's really good. Like I think we were trying to get pre-approved, and they had said it was around seven. Excuse me, it was like just above 720. And since then, according to the bank apps, which apparently are wrong all the time, but we're hovering right around 800 right now. So that could really help with like getting a good rate, especially since they're so garbage right now. Anyways, so all that to say, the car only has about $1,200 left on it, and we'll have it paid off, I think, the same month that our little boy comes. Which, again, back last year when I started paying extra on the car, we weren't quite anticipating that, and the house plan has since shifted to the back burner. So we'll see what comes of that, but for now it's just like I don't know if I should keep paying extra on it, because if our score is going to go down, then that's really stupid. But I guess it doesn't matter if our score goes down if we're not buying a house anytime soon. So hence the move, again, in a couple weeks, where we're going to be not moving into a house, but another apartment type space. So, but it's a good deal. We got a good deal on it. So, yeah, again, all that to say, that's the only debt we have, and we're super blessed to be in that position. Both her car's paid off. We don't have any student loans, no medical debt. Oh, and that's why I said yet, because who knows what's going to happen with this. She has insurance and stuff, but we're doing a few extra things. Like a tub birth is not covered, and we're
Which is
currently in a
stupid.
baby class, which was like $2,000, and then on top of the baby class, we have to like buy all the things for the baby class, a lot of nutrition things and whatever. And obviously, having a baby is expensive. You need to buy like a crib and a stroller. Of course, we're having a baby shower, but not
And
everything's
my parents
guaranteed. So
are buying the crib. And
yes,
stuff.
we're very blessed.
But cribs are so expensive.
Another reason why, like, you really got to consider these things when you're doing these apps. So I don't know. I've got a couple videos up about it, and y'all can watch them. But I've talked about how these apps keep lowering their base pay. DoorDash used to be $5 base pay and tips. Walmart Spark used to be like, I think $15 or I think $20 base pay at one point. And that's come way down. I think it's like $8 to start for a triple stack order, which they didn't even used to have those. And then now they've got $11 shops. Deliver that, and I'm sure it used to be higher before I was on it, because I've only been on it for a year. But base pay there dropped from 7 to 5. DoorDash. Oh, and I said $2 base pay on DoorDash, but if you get a stack order, they're still only paying you $2. So that's $1 per order base pay, is criminal, and it's just going to keep trending that way. And as the tip culture war rages on, you know, thanks to Matt Walsh and whoever else is, you know, being boomers about it. Like, I don't know. It's I would have a plan B and a plan C. Be
And
able to
plan
pivot
D.
right away if you can. Get a cat. So, but yeah, especially like for me, it's like not a big deal. For us, it's not a big deal if we, you know, have a bad month, even bad half a year. We have a fully funded emergency fund. So if we both lost our jobs right now, DoorDash, I didn't make a single penny on it for 6 months, like we're gonna be okay. But obviously, we don't want to just sit there and be like, we don't have to make money because we've got, you know, an emergency fund. Like, we want to save up for retirement. We want to save up for vacations, you know, get a house, save up for a new car, blah, 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 blah. So,
Save up for a new
as
cat.
prepared as we are, it's always just like you kind of feel like you're falling behind. even in a dual income household, that's kind of where things are at right now with the state of things, even though the economy and such is doing great, apparently. But yeah, interesting how the, you know, different people. Oh, well, that's the other thing, is that the cost of living here is like super. It's, I think, in the top 5 lowest in the country. So also super blessed to have that. But yeah, let me do a quick speed round for those who are interested and for those potentially watching the replay of this. Let's do a quick Q&A lightning round. We're going to do as many as I can think of. The only one I can think of right now is how old am I? I am 26. I'm turning 27 in June.
You're old.
I'm old, yes. So yeah, that was a whole thing. Had to sorry, this isn't very speed round of me. I'm going on a tangent on this already. But had to get my own insurance in December and coming into these months, and that was debacle for sure. But anyways, yeah, so I'm 26. I live in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Market size is probably medium, 270,000 people. Married, 2 cats, soon to be a father.
Color?
Favorite color? Couldn't tell you.
Red.
Maybe maroon or like an emerald green, something like that. Oh, my car. I drive a Ford Fusion, a 2015 Ford Fusion. It is a hybrid. How many steps a day do I get? You know, you would think I would get a lot more doing DoorDash and stuff. But I do have an office job now. I couldn't give you an exact number, but I know it's not a lot. Some days I go, you know, maybe a couple thousand steps. I started playing disc golf in the fall.
It was more than winter.
Yeah, I don't. Well, no, I think I started. It was about last year now. But I started playing a lot more in the fall, and that really helped me get my steps in. Because I was playing quite a bit.
I did a lot of things in December. I was like,
yeah, we were playing.
So
we were playing
cold.
literally in this. I think it snowed one time when we were playing, and it was.
Yeah, it was in December.
Not fun.
No.
Yeah. Well, we also played in the morning. I think we played the tournament in the morning, and it was like frosted over, and literally we were like wearing gloves. It was so bad. Anyways, I'm terrible at disc golf. Let's see. Any other lightning round questions? I do like 10 gig apps. Let's see how many I can list off without looking. DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Spark, Deliver That, I have roadie. I've only done a handful on them. I have shipped. I've never done one on that. Um, I'm on the wait list for Instacart. I think I've been on the wait list for about 2 years. Oh, Amazon Flex. I do that. Um,
One more.
yeah, I'm missing one. Oh, Proxy Picks. I've done 4 orders on that. I still feel like I'm forgetting one, but whatever. Um,
That was 10.
nice. I am child number 4 of 6, so I'm the younger middle child, which, you know, there's a lot to be said there.
I'm the middle older child.
Middle, yeah, it's like, the middle children are supposedly neglected and stuff, but I'm the younger one, so it's like double down on that. And then it's a joke, Mom, if you're in here. What is it? I was gonna say something and I forgot what it was. Oh, I was born in June, so I'm a Cancer. For all of y'all,
Yeah,
asparaguses
Cancer.
out there. I got nothing. Oh, like I said earlier, I freaking am like, I don't know, really weird, I guess, when it comes to soda. So orange cream, this is like the newest one they've had out, but they've got so many different flavors of so many different brands, and
You
I
should see
am
the
like
big
a sucker for the Mountain Dew releases. Baja Blast is amazing, but they're coming out with Baja Blast Cabo, I think is what it's called. And then
the honeydew.
dark, what was it? Dr. Pepper Blackberry came out this year as well. There's a bunch of new ones coming out, but I've got like Mountain Dew Typhoon was a special release that came out. You could only get it off of the website. I've got a case of the big cans. Let's see. There was
got
another one.
that,
Oh,
you
Baja
got-
Deep Dive. It was like a Baja Blast 2.0 that I got. Mountain Dew Flamin' Hot. Super weird. It's spicy. It's basically like an orange soda, but they made it spicy. So, I don't know. If you like tamarind and like you put tahine in your like drinks and make mangonadas and stuff, you might like it, but I don't know. It's
It was like 2 seconds orange soda, and then the next second it was all hot.
it kind of was like industrial waste in your mouth. Anyways. Yeah. And I love Taco Bell.
What's your favorite thing from
It's
Taco Bell?
what's my favorite thing from Taco Bell? Probably the I almost said the 5-layer burrito, which is goated if you get it grilled, but the flatbread, the chicken chipotle flatbread is so good.
I hate when they put too much of the sauce in there.
What do you mean? That's the best part. You just
Well, yeah, but
sopped
too
up.
much.
No, you can't have too much. Load it up. Otherwise, it's dry. Anyway, that's just me. Yeah. So that's me. That's my terribly formatted lightning round.
Yeah, there's nothing lightning about
Yeah,
it.
there's nothing lightning about that. Worst item at Taco Bell. Ooh, getting spicy.
You're in a 5-layer burrito, not grilled.
Yeah, actually, kind of not even wrong. Literally, like the difference between the grilled 5-layer and the regular 5-layer is like, it's insane. Dude is absolutely tearing through my fingers right now. Just chewing on me now. Great. Hey. Ow, bro.
I want to play with you.
He's crazy. Um, but I mean, realistically, it's probably something that I've never had, and that's why it's the worst because I just don't even get it. That's how bad it is.
The veggie bowl.
Actually, I've got the veggie. Well, no, I get it with chicken.
Mm.
Um, but probably like one of the fresco. What do they call it? Like it's like the vegetarian burrito option.
Oh, like the bean burrito.
Which is actually the black bean burrito though is actually can actually be kind of good sometimes. So, um,
You know what black beans make you do?
the more you eat, the more you fart. Beans, they're good for your heart.
Bro, me and my siblings sang that song literally like almost every day.
Oh well. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
What's the
That's all I
most
got.
interesting fact about you?
Most interesting fact about me?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's a hard thing. I feel like that's a hard thing to say from my perspective. I don't know.
What do you think is the
I
most?
have been on. Oh, actually, 1, 2, 3. 3? I've been on 3 recorded albums. One of them I never heard. I've literally never seen the light of day on that. My guess is because it was terrible. I've been told that the mixing was bad, but my guess is that we just actually were bad. And a lot of that was probably my fault because I feel like I didn't have enough time to practice some of the songs. And I wasn't as good of a drummer back then. But
And Dylan didn't want to hurt your feelings and say that you were bad.
yeah, probably. That's my guess. But no, we did do a worship album at Sweetwater Sound, which is a big thing here in Fort Wayne, nationwide, like sound audio.
Nationwide is on your side.
So being in that studio was just an awesome experience. And now that I think about it, did we do 2? We might have done 2 there. I can't remember, but we were also on a recorded album at a retreat, and that's on Spotify. So
I didn't know that one.
yes, so yeah,
That one
3
was
or
good,
4 recorded albums, one at least of which has not seen the light of day. Another thing to be fair about it is that it was like some college kids project, I guess, and apparently he didn't grade well on it either, so it wasn't all our fault. As food delivery, rank the following cities by the best market: Dallas, Fort Worth, Seattle, Salt Lake, Minnesota. Well, I haven't been in Minnesota, but I have been Dallas, Fort Worth, and that one is probably the worst. Oh, I haven't been to Seattle either.
Boo.
So she's been to Seattle multiple times, so she could probably tell you all about that, but not in relation to DoorDash. So I guess technically, out of the list, Salt Lake is the best, which is not true. If you go back and watch my Dashing Across America series,
I thought you skipped that town.
well, basically, yeah, I basically skipped it. That's how bad it was. Dallas Fort Worth, I also essentially skipped because it was just so bad. So, yeah, I wish I knew more about like Seattle and Minnesota. I bet they're great comparatively. No, yeah, but I mean that was a crazy experience. I lived in my car for, was it 2 or 3 weeks?
Like 2.5.
2.5, 3 weeks, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I hit up St. Louis, I hit up Kansas City, I hit up Denver, I hit up Salt Lake, I hit up
couple in California.
Las Vegas. I hit up. I spent like I think 3 or 4 days in California. It's in Los Angeles, and then I went to Phoenix, and then it was Phoenix all the way to freaking Dallas. Excuse me, and wow, I think that was a 15, 16 hour drive, and I knocked it out in one go. There was lots of caffeine involved, but let's see. From there, I went to what was the next stop? Was it Nashville? Did I go all the way to Nashville? Yeah, I think so. There might be one more city in between there somewhere. But then after Nashville, I went to Louisville and then back into Fort Wayne. I originally had planned on going to Indy, but I wanted to spend more time in other cities that were farther from me. I've gone to Indy and dashed multiple times, and it's okay, I guess. But I feel like when you're just visiting a market for like 1 or 2 days, you definitely don't get the full experience, and it's hard to judge just based off of that, because, like, for one, some apps take multiple days to, like, switch markets, which was a big bummer because, like, Spark is obviously a huge earner for me, but I wasn't able to switch zones so easily. And so to the point where in California, I was only running DoorDash. Yeah, because Uber Eats actually, whatever regulations they have in California, they were like, no, sorry, your car sucks for some reason, which is crazy because it's a hybrid. I was like, what? I still don't understand that to this day, but I feel like I really missed out on some good earnings off of Uber Eats down there because, yeah, but I still made pretty good money just with DoorDash. And I think Grubhub specifically was impossible to switch. I don't think I used Grubhub the entire trip. So skip the mentioned cities. What is my top 5? Let's see. Nashville at the time was my highest earning day ever. I think I made $420. I think I hit 420 and I was like, this is iconic. I'm going to bed. So Nashville is probably number 1. Los Angeles, probably number 2. A big part of that was because of like Prop 22 and all the bonus pay that I got. So that's great. And I mean, again, just because I work my own market so much and I know it well and I have access to all the apps all the time, Fort Wayne is for the OG. And I actually had since beat the Nashville record. So I don't even remember what that record is. I'd have to go back and look. Maybe Nashville, actually, I had made like $400, and then in Fort Wayne, I had made the 420. So maybe that's my current record in a day. I couldn't tell you. But so those top 3, let me think. Salt Lake was terrible. Denver was like okay, I guess. St. Louis. St. Louis was really good. Definitely top 5. KC was okay as well, but that was a crazy story too. I have that. So that whole trip, I had planned on doing a video for every day. Didn't work out, and I ended up just doing a live stream covering like the last half of the trip, something like that. But the Kansas City video is up, and my car got robbed one of the days I was there, so that was crazy. But the earnings were okay.
Because you don't know how to lock your door.
Look at this judgment coming from her. I don't need that.
You and AJ don't lock your cars.
I did though. Well,
no, you didn't.
No. Okay, I did lock it, But later that night, I had went out to go grab something, and then I forgot to lock it that time. So, but
It just meant you
I remember
forgot in your
making a
doors.
conscious effort to like lock every time I got out of the car, like the lock button's right. Oh my gosh, how do I like visualize this for you guys? I open my handle and right there, so I open it like this, and then I put my finger up like that, and that locks it. The button's right there. And I did that every time I got out of the car, and I like made a conscious effort to do that specifically on that trip. And of course, I was staying with my brother because he lives. I think he's in the chat. KC Camper, what up? Um, I was just parked right outside, right out front, in a nice neighborhood, and yeah, it was well. And this is the crazy thing about it, though, is that I had my camera. I brought my DSLR, like a $1,500 camera, still there. But no, the dude like dipped into my car real quick, took basically whatever was in my my console, and
And
and it
hid
just
him.
dipped. So it was like my phone charger and like
Your
some
change.
change, and I think like I don't know, a couple other
Oh,
things.
your
One of my house keys that sucked.
what are your
Like
phone
who takes that?
holders?
What are you gonna do with a house key? Come back later. That's smart. Um, anyway,
What is your car?
that was a wild experience. But again, KC was still a pretty decent earning city. So St. Louis was probably one of the worst as well. So my no-go lists, if I ever do this again, is St. Louis, or not St. Louis, Louisville, Salt Lake City, uh, uh, oh my gosh,
Fort something.
Vegas, Las Vegas. You would think that'd be great. Like that's like tourist city, but
Las Vegas
I don't
is
know.
terrible.
It was really bad. I also bet all of my earnings from the night before. I put it on. Oh, did I put it on red? I think I put it on red, and of course I lost it. So that's on me. Bad taste in my mouth there. Oh, Phoenix. Phoenix was pretty decent too. So that might be between that and KC. Might be the top 5 position. But yeah, Fort Wayne surprisingly is really good. Again, like for the size of it, but I do know the market really well, and I work it how I work it. So you just kind of have to learn your own. If you were, so if you know who Austin Dash is, Austin Dasher? Ooh, I don't know exactly what his channel is. I watch him every once in a while, but in his most recent video, he was just talking about how he dashes in Austin, but he wants to relocate because his market sucks. Whatever suburb of Austin he's in. And so, as much as I would like be like, yes, do that, like go make more money somewhere else, it's going to take some time to like learn the market. And so your earnings might dip a little bit if you are like moving like that. So, but it could be worth it if you know your current market is oversaturated or just not great opportunities in general. There aren't certain apps there. That is like I even with that plethora of list that long list of apps that I was talking about, I do wish I had some other apps like Curry. Super interesting to me. I think it would be super fun to take like a 500-mile order, paying $1,000 or whatever, and then like go stay the night there and then come back the next day. Like I would totally do that and have my earnings for the week and be like, all right, good, and then spend the rest of my time here. Like I would do that. That's not for everyone though. But Curry is not here in my market, unfortunately. There are some certain catering apps that aren't here that could be nice to have. And then just like in Chicago and like, Philly, New York, and like Boston areas, um, because they're such big metros, like they just have a lot more like small apps. Um, and you can make your way just with those apps and not don't even need the big hitters like DoorDash or whatever, because there's so many drivers on those apps. It's just like, it'd be nice to have kind of like a back alley app that nobody knows about and you're making bank off it. I don't know, but hey, I mean, it works out for me here, so I'm not going to complain too much. So 100 minutes. What is that? Close to 2 hours? I think we're chilling.
An hour and a half plus 10 minutes.
An hour 40.
An hour and 40 minutes.
That's math.
Not 2 hours though.
Yeah. Almost. Ish. I'm curious if anybody has since added more comments to my recent videos. I'm thinking about doing the giveaway. We're running that now. Again, it's contingent on if they reply, because I can't mail this anywhere if I don't have an address. So that's the other thing, is I'll just reply to their comment and be like, hey, email me at, I don't know if I should have them email me or DM me on Instagram or something, and then that way they can send me their address. Problem is, that's kind of hard to verify as well, because somebody else could just see that comment, and then I wish there was messaging on YouTube. Is there messaging on YouTube and I just don't know about it? YouTube should make this easier for me. I don't want to have to figure this out. But anyway, yeah, I'm just going to reply to their comment and be like, hey, DM me or something, and I'll try to get the address that way, so that way I can send it out. But yeah, that's the plan. So go comment on my past 10 videos. That'll count as an entry to win this gift card. And pretty soon here, I'm going to be drawing the winner on this live. So I'm thinking we might end the live at the 2-hour mark. Just keep it nice and round. And then we can, I don't know, watch a show or something tonight. What is today, Tuesday? Ugh, so much more of the week left. I don't want to do it.
Me either.
Yeah. My earnings currently for the week are about $145. Most of that coming from today, with the catering and stuff. So, yeah, I shoot for $500 a week usually. Again, back in January, I beat that almost every week. There was one week I only made 400, but all the other weeks I made like 700 or more. So, but the past 2 weeks have been low. I think I already said this, but last week I made 450, and the week before that I made 300. So hopefully I can make up a little bit of that this week, since I'm already at almost 150. But we just have so much going on this month with the move, birthday, Valentine's Day was fun, but it just meant another night of not working. LOL. So romantic. I'm sorry. I'm not complaining. But yeah, so that's the thing with flexibility. It's definitely a plus, and you can not work whenever you want to, but you got to make up for it somehow. So I have also just kind of like relegated February to just be a slow month, and if I don't hit my goal, that's okay. It's not like good, but I'm just like, I'm not going to stress about it so much. Like actually when I made 450 last week, I was like, oh, that's pretty good. Actually, I was pretty happy with it, even though it's 50 short of my usual goal. So again, it all averages out if you keep at it. So just trying to, last year I was kind of one track mind, a little bit obsessed about like all the numbers and being like, oh, I have to make this much so that way. And part of that was because I was trying to make my tax return look good for the next year, so that way buying a house would be easier. But this year I'm like, I don't want to stress about it as much, and I just want to, like, be able to experience all of the crazy things in life that are happening without like being sidetracked so much. So baby.
Baby.
Baby. Our due date, by the way, is June 2nd. So we have like 3.5 months left, something like that. Or no, is that including June? Whatever, we're week 25, so that's 15 weeks left. So, yeah, 3.5 weeks, 3.5 months. She's already dying a little bit. But basically, the goal is to work as much as I can before then, so that way I can take it easier. Because that's kind of another problem with these apps. No paternity leave. I mean, most, regular jobs don't have paternity leave anyways, but her specifically, she doesn't have maternity leave at her job.
Have anything.
She hardly gets PTO. That was a whole thing. But she's technically not full-time, so it's just like, small businesses are weird, I guess. But yeah, so it's like, if you want time off, you got to work extra to make up for it, or just be happy with less. So, sorry, let me put that down. Is he kicking?
Yeah.
Over there? Can you guys see it?
Headbutting.
Oh, yeah, whoa. You can't really see it on camera, but little dude's like having a freaking rave.
Mm-hmm.
LOL.
He doesn't like your hand. Every time you touch it, it's like, I'm gonna stop.
LOL. He knows Dad is like, better stop that. LOL. But yeah, so trying to work as much as we can. That way we can take it easier and be not running around like a chicken with her head cut off while having a baby. So.
And 2 cats.
And 2 cats, yeah. I mean, the cats are whatever at this point, I feel like, but they're just stinky.
We should just get a doggy cage for them. Have them in that.
I don't know about that.
How are we supposed to train them?
I mean, you can probably just train them, but that's the thing, is that we don't. I think
you can't
we're just
train cats, so.
I think you can.
No, you can't.
You can reinforce good behaviors.
Cat behavior is a lot different from dog behavior.
Yeah, that's true. Doesn't mean you can't.
Can't not train them.
Reinforce good behaviors, yes.
I think Figgy would just hate you, though, for the rest of his life.
I mean, with the crap I've done to that cat, and he still loves me. I don't know.
That's true.
I've thrown him across the room onto a couch.
But when you threw your phone onto the couch...
Okay. Well, that's because I missed.
It didn't hit the couch.
The cat is fine. There has been no animal cruelty been administered to. They're fine. They're good. They're loved. Kicking up a storm still?
No, he stopped.
He calmed down.
I think he got scared after you put your hand there.
LOL. He's like, oh no, Dad told me to stop.
You gonna do
Stop
your thing?
beating up my wife. Pretty soon. Yeah. Got 10 minutes till the 2-hour mark.
Are you gonna do it at 2-hour mark?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think at 9 o'clock I will.
Hi,
I'll probably just have. Hey Google, did you unplug it? Maybe
Google.
I'll just use your phone or Alexa. Is that what it is? I don't know.
Yes, hey Alexa.
Hey Alexa.
You can talk.
Okay, well, whatever. Anyways, yeah, I'll do
It's
it.
on.
Okay, it didn't.
Just
I didn't
waiting
hear
for
it,
you.
but that's fine. I'll do it later. But I'll just have it ask. I'll ask it to give me a number between 1 and 10, and then again I'll go through my last 10 videos, and whichever number it is, I'll go to that video, and then I'll do the same thing with the comments, and whichever comment is selected, will get a message for the gift card. So, and hopefully they respond. If not, if they don't respond, I think within like 24 hours, I think is fair, then I will just do it again. I guess that won't be on the live stream, but I'll just keep doing it until somebody responds, and then they'll get the $30 for. Again, I say it's a gas card because like that's the idea behind it, but if you don't use it for gas, that's fine, I guess.
It's a pizza card. They can use it for anything, right?
Yep.
Clementine.
Cool.
Come here.
Me showing the numbers. Nah, it's all covered. It's fine. Yeah. $30 gas card giveaway. Use it for gas, use it for I don't know. McDonald's. Dudes are fighting. Oh, you don't want to do it on camera, huh? Get him. Get him. Fight. 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 Place your bets, everyone.
Where's your ball, Fakey? This dude plays fetch 24/7.
Oh yeah, this one specifically is a dog. That's not a cat. That's a dog.
Plays fetch 24/7.
Literally will play fetch, like scratches on the door to like get let out, which we don't let them out because they're psychopaths and will stay, I don't know, in the other yard that has dogs. And anyways, does lots of things. This one has been meowing quite a bit, like barking at us when we get home.
Give me
So
attention.
they're basically dogs.
This one's a needy.
Yeah, this one's
cat.
a neat little mama's boy.
Yeah. A little fatty too. Yeah, you are.
What's up, dude? Sorry, let me hide those piggies. No free toes on the internet for y'all. Go find me on Foot Finder. Pay me $1 million for my toes. Anyway, Coca-Cola. Oh, here, yeah, this is another one I have actually. This one's still in rotation, but it's the Tropical 7-Up. It's all right. It's not my favorite, but it's pretty good. What else? Mountain Dew Voltage is a fan favorite. Family favorite, I should say. Yeah, that's all the ones I have up here, but let me take, you know what? I will show it. I don't care that it's a mess down there. I'm gonna put my shoes on. What's up? Gonna go show them my my soda collection. Check it out. All right, come down here. Light turn on. Oh, I need to change the litter. Whoops. All right, check this out. So, we've got Baja Passion Fruit Punch, which, oh boy. Oh yeah, no, this is the Baja one. So Passion Fruit Punch, this one is just another one that was limited time. This one here, the Purple Thunder, this was really similar color to our wedding colors. At least her wedding colors were purple. Mine were green. So we got some of these for the wedding, and it was, anyways, that's fun. So I keep one of those because of that. And then we got the Mountain Dew Maui Burst. This one's still in rotation. It's just a exclusive to Dollar General. Baja Laguna Lemonade. I think you can still get that one. I'm not sure. Pepsi Lime. I thought that was a fun one. This is the limited edition, the special release Baja Deep Dive. I do have some Jones. The Nuka Cola Victory Cola. That was a release with the, was it the Borderlands movie? Whichever one it was. Jones Pineapple Cream Soda. You can still get that one. It's just cool. I like it. Another Baja Point Break Punch. It's not that great if we're being honest. And then we have the Mountain Dew Typhoon. This is the one that I have lots of. I think it was buy a case, get a case free. But I mean, literally some of these are going on eBay for like, I don't know, 20 bucks or something. It's crazy. Got the Vanilla Sprite. That's the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew I was talking about. The Mountain Dew Game Fuel. The, what is this? The red? No, this is the Blackberry. So honestly, it'd be interesting to try the Blackberry compared to the Dr. Pepper Blackberry. Ooh, I should try that. And then the Citrus Cherry. Again, at least this one is still in rotation, or is going to be back in rotation this year. And with the zero sugar option. And then this one is the Dr. Pepper Dark Berry, which is very similar to the Blackberry one that they just released. And I mean, that's pretty much it. So it's a growing collection. Oof. What you doing, dude? Yeah, I need to clean the litter box out because that's disgusting. So anyway, I guess with that being said, yes, thank you. With that being said, I think it is giveaway time. So with my whopping 1 viewer right now, this is mainly just for just like transparency's sake, and that way it's not like pick a time. It wants me to restart tomorrow at 6 a.m. Sure, why not? Excuse me. Anyways, we are going to pick a winner live. Yeah, again, for transparency, that way it's like proof that I did it somewhere here on the internet. I still actually have the old ones up from the last time I did a giveaway. I did it in a short. I did a series of shorts doing it, but I think this will be a lot easier. So, all right, so let's go to content. Let me show you, flip screen, what I'm looking at. Content. Interesting. Videos. I accidentally highlighted one. We're gonna delete that highlight. Cool. And so this was the most recent video where I had talked about the giveaway, you can see. So this will count as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it goes all the way back to my Thanksgiving Bangers video. So any of the comments on any of these videos are eligible. I'm just kind of talking out loud as I do this in case anybody wants to leave a last second comment and enter into this giveaway. Again, $30 gas card. Got it right here. $30. About to pick a winner. So go leave a comment. And yeah. again, in about 30 seconds, we'll be at the 2-hour mark for this live. So while we're waiting, let's go look at the analytics. See how we've been doing recently. 12,000 views in the last month, which is really incredible. A lot of those are shorts. I've been doing a lot more shorts recently. Some of them have popped off, but also some of my old one. This one's from, oh my gosh, almost 2 years ago. Still pulling in 1,700 views just in the past 28 days. Incredible. This one was one that I posted almost last year, and that's a long form, and that one's pulling in crazy views still, comparatively. Yeah, so like, thanks guys for all the support. But yeah, we obviously did really good in February, and we're popping off a little bit more here. 400 watch hours, a lot of new subscribers, had a spike here. I think I was going crazy in different communities, and oh, actually, I had made a comment in one of Nug's videos, and I got like a ton of people liked the comment, and then I like roasted one of the guys who replied to it, just like a stupid reply, and so I think people started following me from that. But also, this video did also do very good, so maybe the subscribers are from that video. I don't know. I can find the data on that, but it's not super important. Anyways, so yeah, we've been doing pretty good. Again, thank you guys so much. 1,000 subscribers, and not only, it's not like we're hovering at 1,000 subscribers. Like, we broke it. Plus 16 is, I mean, 16 isn't crazy, but it's not like we're at 1,001 subscribers, just barely over. I am yapping, so I'm sorry. Without further ado, we're going to do this. So, hey Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 10.
A random number is 4.
4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. How I manage my gig work income. Here we go. Details. Comments. And let's do to all of them. Okay, so one of them is mine. So it's going to be one of you two. And this is a public subscriber, so very cool. And here's one more. All right, hey Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 2.
A random number is 8.
Huh? No, not 8. I said between 1 and 2. Hey Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 2.
Here's a number between 1 and 2. It's 1.
It's 1. All right, so our winner today is Unique times VK. So I'm going to reply to this. Hey, you have, I can't type with one hand. Oh, this is so bad. Just won my gas card giveaway. Please respond. How do I want to do this?
Please respond within 24 hours.
Yeah, within 24 hours to receive your prize. All right, let's do this. Cool. So congratulations to Unique times VK. I'm going to send this in, and then if I believe she responds in a timely manner, then I will go back and forth with her and figure out how to get an address to send it to. So, yeah, Bob replied. Like, heart it. Hopefully that will help bump it. I do know sometimes, so if you're like in YouTube or whatever, at least on my side, if I get replied to on a video or whatever, sometimes my bell won't notify me. So like these they popped up. But if it's like a reply to a reply or something, I don't see it. So I don't know. Hopefully they will see it, and they will reply soon. So sweet. That's the giveaway. $30. We have a winner. Hopefully they'll reply. And again, if I don't get a response, then I will just do the same thing again, just like you saw, asking Alexa to pick a random number. So if I don't hear back from her, you guys can still comment in the meantime, and you will have a chance to basically be a backup winner if they don't respond. So go comment, engage in my videos. That helps boost me in the algorithm, helps me get subscribers again. I'm looking for watch hours, so if you want to watch the videos again, it helps out because we're trying to get monetized here. And oh, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about, and I guess this is a good way to end the live here, is that this is just the beginning. I want to do a lot more giveaways, and in the future, actually, I'll talk about this some more. I have it in the description of every one of my videos. It's the card game I made, so I'll probably do a giveaway for that. But also, as I earn money on YouTube through AdSense, my plan is to give a portion of that back to you guys, the audience. So every time I get paid, you know, the threshold I think is $100. So if you make $100 within the month, then they'll send it out to you by the end of the month, whatever the like third week is, or third Thursday. I don't know what it is. But anyways, so whenever I get paid out of that, I will obviously save back taxes for it because I don't want to get screwed at the end of the year for that. But after taxes, I will take, I think I'm sitting at like, I'm thinking I'll do like 15%. So whatever the number is, say I get paid $100 that month, I'll take out 30% for taxes. So that'll be $70. I'll take 15% of that. So that's about $10. And I'll give away that $10 and just do that every time I get paid. So it'll probably just be as a gas card, and that'll be a way to give back to you guys as I grow. But I can only do that if I am monetized. So definitely help me get there. Stay subscribed, stay watching, and you guys can potentially win some giveaways as we keep going. So that's the plan. And I think that's about all I got for you. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for joining the live. Thanks for chatting. Again, congratulations to the winner there. And hopefully we'll reach back. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on my other videos. I don't even know what you're supposed to do on these lives. I guess you can tap and like it. But thank you guys again so much for 1,000 subscribers. And we're going to keep it rolling, keep it growing. So I think that's about it. Have a good night, y'all. And stay safe. I don't know how to end a live, if I'm being super honest. There we go. All right. Peace out.